Which is where the general hurricane party just comes in. We're like, everything's closed, might as well drink.
That's right.
Fair. That's awesome. That's so
everything
fun.
except for where I work and had to go. It's fine.
Boo.
I'm fine.
Boo.
Are y'all still shut down, or are you kind of coming back open?
We're completely. They reopened. They made the decision yesterday afternoon. Completely reopened everything.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, we don't need extra time. Nothing happened.
All right.
Yeah, it was sunny and hot today. Like nothing had happened.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, I think we are all here and ready to go. So I will throw up a ready check.
Here.
All right, I'm going to be MIA for 2 seconds. I have to send 29 pictures to somebody.
Oh.
Yes. Why is my job like this?
It really sounded like you had some kind of not safe for work page.
You want to stay married?
All right. Whose sheet belongs to who?
Everybody gets their own sheet today.
Yeah, thank God, man.
Although
Rolling for Poppy.
Somebody has to be barreled.
Barreled. Who's gonna be barreled?
Y'all know I can't even focus on my own sheet. I'm not it.
Yeah, I can't do that again. That was fucking tough. I'm too man. I was too stoned for that. It was tough.
I can do it if you need me to, Chris.
Yeah, Carrie, don't look at your spell slots too closely.
Yeah, no, he walked into the room, and I'm like dying, and he's like, "Hey, so you saw your spell slots?"
I want you to
I just
know
did
that
Moonbeam a lot. I'm like, God damn it.
I didn't use any of your spell slots when I was you. So
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
I helped the party a ton, so I'm
Really
not
did.
sorry.
Great help.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, you did do that.
Yeah.
That's what Poppy would have done.
Yeah,
Is
that
this-
does check out. All right, everyone should be good to go. And with that, there has been...
There are so many spells open on my spell sheet.
I don't
You
know.
didn't close out of anything.
Sorry.
Don't know how.
It's okay.
We will go forward with what had happened was there has been a slight update that I would like you to try out. Click initiative, but don't click your token beforehand. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Ooh, it adjusted mine.
Oh yeah.
I like that new number. We're gonna stick with that. He's gonna come sweeping in with a.
Or I mean, I guess you
45 or
don't
something.
have to click initiative if you don't have a thing to say, but
So you don't have to actually.
I thought you
Click
were
your
just
token
generally
first.
asking for it. Just to try the new feature.
yeah. So it says that it's going to guess once you click initiative, and it seems to work pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I mean, you guys are all trained pretty well to do it, but now you don't have to.
Oh no, I have to untrain.
Oh man. Bad at that.
I mean, it still works the other way too, because that's what I hit initially, but I like this number better. So.
How about that one?
No, I mean it's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Felpip, did you want to do what had happened was?
Yeah, so I do, but looking at my notes, they're all about what other people did. So I don't want to steal all of y'all's thunder by talking about what all of you did. So I'm gonna hold my turn on this one and then go. Is that okay?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay,
I put a watch together link in the thing if anyone wants it. Just, put earplugs on first.
And
Sam, a quick 30 seconds from your perspective, what had happened was.
We did stuff.
Wait, this.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am the worst. I don't have more than that. I clicked the token because you told me to.
Okay, goodbye, Sam. Tranquil, what had happened?
Here's the fucked up thing. Chris said that he wrote on his character sheet and he posted in chat what happened.
He did.
That's how I
Is he
remember
gonna
what
say
happened.
Cruelty.
We ran into a bunch of Magen on top of a tower, and we wrecked their shit. And I think we got a clue right, and then fought we let loose a big dragon thing.
I like
Yeah.
how you're listening to it right now. Somebody's listening to it right now. That's amazing.
He's cheating. There you go. But yeah, I think we let a Salad out. And that's
Slad.
the last thing I remember.
Okay. Undahi.
I'm also trying to eat, my bad.
So we fought a bunch of Magin, and that was a rough fight. And then we broke into the tower. Sam climbed up the side of it and saw that there was a toad inside, looking through a telescope. And then we broke the door open, and this big slod came running out, but he had no interest in us. He just kept running. And then we went inside and found all these like star maps of different places. And then there was the stone that we were looking for. And I was able to read that it said, third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue, shed a secret about yourself for all to hear. And that's our third step that we have to do. So now we have 2 steps. And now we are making our way towards another tower that's broken. No, there's a dome. Sorry, we're going to the dome first. Then we're going to go to the tower. The end.
And Belpip, what have you to add?
Great! Wow, what a thorough summary. Jesus. Well, there's a big old fight and Tranquil went down, but it was okay because Poppy was there to the rescue and brought everybody back right on up to peachy good and healthy, and then this gremlin looking motherfucker, I don't know what it was, fucking ran by us, and that's all she wrote, Chief.
Okay. I have handed out the requisite resource, Sans, Ahi, and Tranquil. Inspirations, should you not have it
Sans
already.
Perfect. I did not have any, and I would like it very much.
And I'm never going to stop changing the colors of these numbers because I realize now that they look like McDonald's.
Oh God. So whenever my mom was the pretext to this story is gonna sound sad, but it's not, I promise. Whenever my mom was sick and in the hospital, we had McDonald's on the way out of town, and then whenever we got there, my sister wanted some more, so we went out and got some more, and then we got pizza that night. I was just like, oh my God damn, can we just have a salad, please? It was awful.
I just want a vegetable.
It was terrible.
I like vegetables.
Me too.
That's Chris's life. Just salad everywhere.
That's not true. All right. So yeah, as described, you all find yourselves. I don't think we ended on any kind of a rest, right?
Nope, we just kind of
Okay.
stopped.
You all find yourselves outside of the tower. Well, actually, outside of the observatory, wherein the walls were climbed, spider climbed, and the tower was ascended normally. And you found a half-crazed individual, as described. You now find yourselves in between there and the aforementioned dome. You feel like you've been here for 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. Just kind of exploring various parts of this city crashed through the Ragged Glacier. What would you like to do next?
Man, that feels like the longest 4 hours. I feel like we have accomplished so much in that time.
What is time, really?
It's just it's a weird concept.
Flat circle.
Mhm.
I believe our next destination was the correct dome before we turn to Broken Tower.
The Thunderdome over there, yeah.
Yes, unless we have other objection.
We're here. We might as well look before we go away, because we probably won't come back this way. Unless something else is over here.
The next on the guided tour.
Oh.
Thunderdome means throwdown, right?
I think every place that we've been to has been thrown down. I think it is almost unavoidable at this point.
Yeah.
So, an immense dome looms before you. Its crystal roof marred by a web of cracks. Through the gaps in the building's shell and on the other side of the open entranceway, you see a strange landscape of miniaturized natural features.
Miniaturized natural features like a diorama of a foresty thing? Is that like an example of what that statement means?
Would you like to enter and find out?
Sure.
Let's go.
After you.
Tranquil will walk through the glass.
I'll go right behind him.
There's an entranceway here. You don't really see it on the map, but it's like a
I'll fix it later.
yeah, it's like a
Walk
hole
right through.
in the glass that you can kind of, well, not kind of, you can walk through. You probably, the larger of you, have to be a little careful not to scrape
dear.
yourselves on the edges.
Oh no. Okay.
Felfa
Or-
didn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Says you.
Yeah, Tranquil's gonna walk through this thing like Scooby-Doo with a Klein as the flashlight.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can make just kind of a general investigation.
Okay. I think I'm reasonably good at that.
Jeez, apparently so is everyone but Alfie.
God. I was too busy trying not to hurt myself on the glass as I went through.
Makes sense. You didn't
Yeah.
succeed, and you got a small cut.
Yeah, well,
Oh, Sam.
I'm doing worse.
This is why you walk on walls.
Turns
Oh,
out,
no.
for some reason, I don't know how to climb these walls.
Yeah, you try to
Ow.
climb through the wall and just fall through the glass.
Regardless of whether the glass is vertical or horizontal, walking on glass hurts.
It's painful.
I know that now.
Yeah.
On cut up glass. You see the lot of you small scale versions of habitats constructed throughout what is like, or what used to be, an indoor park. There are miniature mountain ranges, deserts, forested streams, although it is now all draped in ice. At the very heart of this mixture of landscapes stands a machine. Looks like probably about 10 foot in diameter, and it seems to be an iron wheel that rests on its side, held above the ground by a metal brace. So yeah, each one of these, like, habitats, probably a good, I don't know, 100 feet by 50 feet or so if they were a rectangle. You're not terribly sure what all of this was used for just yet.
does it look like you could like walk through it, or does it look like it's just for standing off to the side and looking at?
It's kind of like a petting zoo. So a mixture of both. Like there are guardrails, but it's not like it's like it would have been strictly enforced cages or anything.
So it's like there were things and these were their habitats and you could walk around and see what those were?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
Huh. Concerning.
This thing in the center was you said it was a big wheel, kind of dusted over.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Klein to sort of like clean it up to see if I can clock anything about it?
Sure. It is rather large, 10 foot in diameter. And spending a little more time with it here, what can make me an Arcana check, if you would. And actually,
help action since
I was just going to say that as you were rolling. Fortunately, for not Klein, actually, Zerophon is going to kind of narrate as you guys are walking through this a little bit. This is or what was the menagerie, and that is he kind of like settles up next to Tranquil. I don't know exactly what it was called, but a creator of sorts. And as you look, Tranquil, along with the metal brace and the wheel, you see 8 barrel-sized, egg-shaped open containers attached to the outer edges of the wheel's spokes. You also find that the apparatus has a bronze control panel with a lever next to it. The Netherese used this thing. Again, I do apologize. I don't know what it was called. To make things.
Make life?
Yes.
They were trying to... I don't know if play God was correct phrase, but they were trying to find new life. Through theory, I believe. Yes?
In a sort, the high mages of Yithrin were never able to truly create life, as you say, only transfer it.
What does that mean? Transfer.
Tranquil's gonna look for a dog.
Oh no. No.
You kind of you don't need to, Tranquil. Looking at especially with your innate sense of mechanical intelligence, you kind of gleam on pretty quickly here, especially with Zerophon's help. There are all of those containers, 8 of them. Each one is going to take a certain amount of substance in order to fill it. And you feel pretty confident that that's how it transfers life.
Gotcha. So it is a little bit of all magic to transfer life. Yes, I could correlate between cylinders and towers.
do believe if you had enough subjects willing, or in some instances unwilling, to give, the life could be altered.
Anybody here not really love themselves?
That's not a question.
I mean, it is. It ended with the question mark.
Not enough to play experiments.
This is all rather fascinating, isn't it? I had never heard of this particular branch of magic. What
Why do
will
I
we
think it's
need?
a bad idea to... Don't let Valen get too close.
It is more of a vault form of necromancy, no? Transferring of one form of energy to another, but they have longer half-life than perhaps what you're used to.
Aren't you all just ever so curious? And she goes and starts walking around the machine. It doesn't look that needy.
Hop in, honey.
Very well. And she will pull a dagger and go over to one of the basins. She's going to draw it on herself and pour blood into this thing. She winces just ever so faintly, and if you're not paying attention, you won't notice. But she will lose 10 hit points in order to fill this basin.
Yikes.
Damn.
Why do I feel like one of us should be stopping it?
Nah.
It'll be fine.
We have to create the big bad at some point, so
We needed her to get here, not
She
to
needs-
leave here.
she needs an origin story somehow.
Yeah.
And
There's
it
a bad
comes
thing
off
happening.
it comes off current, not max.
Gotcha.
It's not like we peer pressured her into it, so this one's not on us.
Where were you when I was being peer pressured? Wait a minute.
Peer pressuring you, as I recall.
Well, who else wants to find out how this place works? And you kind of look around the wheel, and there are 7 more basins.
Don't you have like 3 live kobolds?
Me too, but it would be ever so painful if they passed for this. Better to be used in case of emergencies, you see.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think
I know where we can go get a penguin.
we're one
No.
short of a full deck, no?
What the fuck?
We are.
No penguin.
I saved him. I don't want to kill him.
But if someone else does,
Hey.
No.
I feel like we are short. If there's 7 more basins, unless we make Xerophon do it, we're short of.
Well, there's nothing
Sample?
saying you can't fill 2 basins.
Also, I don't have enough hit points to really be giving out 10 at a time. I'm feeling a little under the weather to be handing out life energy right now.
Give me 2 seconds. I am whisking, and then I will look at my hit point.
You're full.
I can.
full.
I think Barrel Tranquil and I took the brunt of the last fight.
I do have an aura of vitality I can cast if we need it.
Are you sure? He used a lot.
I think you cast a very high level spell to get us where we're at now.
I show I have 2 3rd level spells.
Okay.
I think you did like mass
Yeah,
healing,
spoiler alert.
cure wounds, whatever.
Yeah,
Tranquil and Ahi went
I
down
have
last
1
time.
left.
Yeah. Tranquil and Ahi got to got to take a short nap in the middle of the battle.
Yeah, I mean, as if he recorded it right, then I'd show us to have like a decent amount.
Yeah, I didn't
So
go
do that.
like nuts, but I
Just your
certainly
5th level spell.
yeah. Just one though. You're only one, but just one.
Okay, that's. You can split that up however you need. I don't actually need any.
You can, I mean, if you have 7 bases, you could effectively say, hey, there's 7, and then we have 5 left over if you want.
Okay. That's a
Okay,
good
then
idea.
yeah. And he can take the leftover 5.
I was gonna ask if the bag of tricks is still in this party or was it the last party?
Ooh, I think it was the last party.
Fuck. Okay.
Poppy breaks out another aura of vitality and spreads it around to Velenai, Tranquil, Barreled, and then is there anyone who would like to do anything different? Any way you would like to contribute to this?
I'll bite. I'll add an extra 10 to the patch.
Well, the basins are full. You wouldn't have anywhere to put it.
Where did it all come from?
Oh, sorry. Oh, the vitality. I thought we were still one short. My bad.
Oh, so with the aura of vitality, you just put in 75 hit points?
Yeah,
Yeah.
effectively.
Which would be 7 basins worth, or 7 basins worth with 5 points left over.
Yeah,
Right.
effectively, we bleed ourselves and then heal ourselves back
Mhm.
with 5 left.
Okay.
Or one person bleeds himself 7 times and 5 left over. However you want that math to work out. I would like to do a thing. I just don't know what to do.
Let me ask you this: is your blood any color different than red?
I think it's purple. Because I'm blue skinned, which means red blood flowing through me would not make sense.
Okay.
So it would either be dark blue or intense purple.
We're going to end up with a vaguely maroon foundation of this whole thing. All right. So you go around, each of you contributing to a basin. It's only a small wound, enough to bleed a little bit into this thing and fill it. It doesn't feel good, but it's easily patched with spare magics you have around you. Tranquil. I mentioned a control panel with a lever.
Uh-huh.
Who would like to pull this lever?
I'll pull it scientifically, of course.
Scientifically, of course.
Mage hand.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ooh,
say.
good
mage
idea.
hand.
Yeah, I've got it. Free.
Tranquil also has it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I
so
didn't realize you had it. Sorry, go ahead.
It's all good. I also have Klein, so I've
Oh yeah.
ways of touching things without touching things. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Klein does it because that's kind of what I set up, where Klein was helping me clean the center console here. So she's gonna kind of like buzz her way over there and have a hell of a time trying to pull this thing down. And if she can't, then I'll just kind of mutely whip my hand as a mage hand to help her pull it down, so she gets the confidence boost that she needs to really fall into the fold here.
Roll me a d6 if you would.
I like this. Right down the middle.
Oh, is this? I have a feeling this is not going to work.
Hashtag Chimera Creations, huh?
There we go.
What monster are we making?
Oh, if it takes all of our blood. Mm.
So, there
That means it has that many
is
hit points, right?
quite a raucous noise as the centuries-old chimeric creator spins to life. It makes an interesting sound, concerning at first, and then it gets surprisingly loud. Some of you are forced to put your hands over your ears and back away. More of the glass around the dome shatters and falls into various habitats. And then it slowly begins to stop. And a burst of red energy flies from the wheel into one of the habitats. A mixture of what looks like a flooded urban environment. Very strange. And tranquil as you go to inspect and see what life have you guys brought into being. A rat pokes its head out from one of the miniature buildings. But this is no ordinary rat. It comes adorned with gills and iridescent scales, with the ability to breathe air and water.
Brother.
It tilts its head at you, squeaks, and then hurriedly jumps out of its habitat and onto your shoulders. You have gained a companion.
I think Klein, sort as it is, I assume it's on my shoulder?
Yeah.
As it's on my shoulder, Klein just sort of like perches on the other one, and they just kind of like, he kind of like uses my head to poke around and like play hide and seek with this thing. And then Klein like slowly walks across my chest and just kind of like puts out a finger and like goes to poke this thing to see if it reacts violently.
Yeah. It doesn't react violently. It reacts with it's sort of measured at first, and then it quickly becomes enamored with Klein and begins to try to play with it as it can.
Klein kind of like flies around it like 360 style and just kind of like immediately like tries to like lift this thing up and like with a hug as it like shifts into overdrive trying to lift this rat creature up, and then I just like, y'all have fun.
Even this rat is trying to be good for you. Klein will never be good enough.
There's another version of this where Klein breaks herself apart and becomes the armor set for the rat.
That is the most artificer shit I've ever heard.
A rat?
A rat.
Is that all? All of that for a measly rat? How disappointing.
Hey, rats are cool.
Considering the scale, I don't know what you expected. If it was meant,
His name is Willie. Okay.
if If you are expecting it to fit into these holes, it had to be its scaled size.
Hmm. I would have hoped the wizards of old far more capable.
Who's to say that they weren't? What is this is just merely a small scale for something much larger. Perhaps we walk among the surface of a larger form of this magic.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep looking.
I would not bring hopes down just yet. We will find terrible magic before too long. Such is the way.
And Valen is going to start marching out of this place.
I do not think she is happy.
I think she's just jealous.
That she wants a fish rat? A ratfish?
Yep.
We call ratfish. Kind of in that same echo, is there any sort of like drawings or stuff around here? To even just clock if that may be where this is going? In terms of like, is this a smaller scale or is this just a fucked up playground for people who want to experiment?
Make a perception check. Yeah, you don't see anything like that. There aren't any desks or compartments or any sort of drawings on the walls, really.
Gotcha. Alright, well, if my curiosity is satiated, if anyone else would like to curiosify around here, I am more than welcome to step aside, but otherwise, I think we are on our way. Alright, onward and outward.
Okay, there's nothing else anyone wants to do here.
No.
You exit the menagerie. Where do you want to go?
Why
Do
do
we
I
want to
feel
check out this one that fell?
But I feel like we should have done something else in there.
I think that is ultimately our next destination.
What's this?
That is more what catches my eye. Why do I feel like these two buildings are tied and we may find or former horrors of unimaginable
As we're
there?
As we're walking by, is there like an open door I can just poke my head in real quick? Because I have really good vision and can see all the dark spaces.
Sure. In fact, this whole building, as you walk by, the roof is domed and wrecked, open to the elements.
Uh-oh.
And as you poke your head inside, you see a theater with a large stage, seating for more than 100, and even a backstage area, normally invisible to the house, but in the state it's in, part of the building has been wrecked, so that you can see the backstage area.
Oh, that part's my favorite. I call it the green room.
Icicles hang from its sagging balconies, and rime frosted masks leer and grin from its fractured walls.
This is too close to real work. I'm gonna wander in.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm really looking for. I'm just looking around. I don't think Ahi's ever seen anything like this.
Follow around after you just so you're not by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
right. I'm right
Yeah.
there, Poppy.
Moral support.
Chances are that no one's really seen... Well, that's not true. Felpep's probably seen the like before.
I would have seen a little, but it would have all been like Fey realm, fairy type theaters.
Amphitheaters.
Nothing like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, Philip watched some theater, mostly to get in the right places.
I'm
Steal
familiar
from
with
people.
theater before the worst of ways.
So yeah, everyone here can make me an investigation check too, if you want.
I do want. I don't want that though.
You said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
It's a building.
So,
Seems to be.
as you poke around, there are the seats look. It's hard to say. They look of a better material than you've seen just kind of in some of the wrecked buildings around houses and more municipal-ish type buildings, if that's a thing here. These look like you're supposed to sit and relax in for a while, or at least they did if they weren't completely dilapidated and quite hard, being covered in ice mostly. The stage itself is pretty wrecked. There is no Ian around to be a dick. There is pieces missing. There is nothing that could happen like on the stage. It's just in very bad shape. You can also wander around to the exposed backstage area, as I mentioned. And Ahi, you find in one of the backstage rooms a writing desk wrapped in chains and padlocked.
Oh. Oh.
Ahi opens it the way Ahi opens it.
Oh, the temptations are real. I'm gonna. Trinkle, you came in, right? You're wandering around too?
I think everyone is.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all kind of here.
I'm gonna find the desk, and then I'm gonna, against my better judgment, I'm gonna go get Tranquil and not try to open this all on my own.
I think
And I'm gonna like,
Oh, go ahead.
just like I'm gonna like find you and be like, I need to show you this, and then like, I'm not gonna touch you, but just like beckon you to follow me.
Yeah, I think as you turn around from this, you see Tranquil and Felpip just drooling at the mouth, holding thieves' tools. Like, yeah, yep,
Come on, that's what
Yeah.
is-
yeah.
eh.
You need
Show
need-
some chat.
you need help with that? You need help
I-
opening the thing?
I would love for someone to, I don't know, is it trapped? Can you unlock it for me so I can
Big.
open the desk? Why is it chained?
I
think
won't
it's-
be
Keep something
soon.
in? To keep something in or to keep us out? Oh, I'm so excited.
Let's find out.
Yes. Tranquil, you can, in fact, use a Thieves' Tools check if you'd like. This is a thing where you could use guidance. Although,
Hell yeah.
I like the
Alright.
bonus.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Look at it.
it's an old lock, and you find that some of the inner workings have become a bit brittle. It is expertly crafted and of a make that you're not familiar with, but you manage to find your way through it with relative ease. And once it unclicks or clicks, and the shackle loosens, you can cast away the chains, the both of you. Go ahead.
Tranquil pulls the chain away from the desk as she steps back and leaves Ahi to her plunder.
As you open the chest, Ahi, you find a leather-bound folder in one of the desk drawers. You pick it up. It seems, or it is, plain. But you open the folder and you find
I had those horsemen.
No, wrong game.
5 separately bound collections of pages. Perhaps fortunate that you are here to read it. It is in that same Loros. The written form is similar enough to Draconic, where you can actually read what's going on.
Gotcha.
And it is... They are, I should say, scripts.
Are we about to put on a motherfucking play?
Why would someone chain and lock a desk with scripts in it?
What do the scripts
This-
say?
I will definitely flip through and see if I can find anything that makes sense as to why somebody would go to this much trouble to keep people away from these.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I'm going to assume that everyone's... There's nothing else particularly interesting here in the theater. Most of it seems to be crumbled and broken. Some of the rooms are just entirely inaccessible. Perhaps you could get to them with the right spells and or massive amounts of efforts, but I'm going to assume at this point that you all reconvene in the same place.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask a question because if you don't ask, it don't happen. Could I use, with a combination of guidance and mending, to make my way through here to find, particularly towards a dressing roomy situation, to see if I could find some old bombs or makeup kits or something. Looking more to replenish my herbalism kit and to see if there's anything in that sort of realm that I might be able to salvage here.
You find an old skeleton with a Desiree name tag. And globe light bulbs that have way too much gunk on them.
Oh no.
You pull the tungsten out.
Oh, too real.
Use that to heal wounds with fire.
Too real.
Yeah, you know what? I like it. You can go ahead and make that check. Let's call it a survival check.
There's guidance.
Oh no.
11. Yeah, everything in here is pretty wrecked. You can find things, old vials, and it looks like you can. Some of the materials were here once, but yeah, over the centuries, it's become unusable.
No sooner do I pick it up, does it fade away on the non-existent wind.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty.
Back, say at center stage here. Augie comes up from one of the back rooms and is leafing through some manuscripts. You see Augie, as I mentioned, there are 5 scripts here. One labeled The Martyr. He's got a picture, or the, picture. On the front of the script is a figure with a noose around its neck. One made for the traitor, a figure with a knife behind its back. One made for the bewitched, a fairy whispering in someone's ears. One made for the haunted, with a demonic shadow terrorizing it. And one for the fool, performing a handstand. And I will post that here.
Oh. I will. Oh dear. I would like to flip through the Bewitched.
Mm, Tell you what, there are 5 of you here.
Oh. Everybody like one?
Who wants a script?
Take the fool.
No, thank you. I don't like the theater.
I cannot read.
My father was involved in the theater.
Oh, it's true. You guys gonna be able to read them?
Yeah, I have comprehend language.
Oh, okay.
You could just say it to us.
There you go.
I think Chris just doesn't want to read a bunch of lore. I'll take the martyr.
Yeah, I'll take the fool.
Okay. Poppy can't really read, and Sam doesn't want one. So,
Poppy, do you want me to read it to you?
I'm good, thanks.
you do have to spend kind of some time with these scripts. Do you want to take a short rest here as you kind of leaf through them?
Sure.
Yay, short rest.
Beryl does a short rest thing too, right?
Beryl does do a short rest thing. Good call.
I think it's
What's your
max. Max one hit die.
Song of the Hit Points.
Beryl does a lot of useful things.
Yes.
Can I
Bards
explore
be
the
that
rest of
way.
the building while they read like nerds?
Yeah, sure. Fucking please.
Don't get mad
Nerds.
because your magic is quick and fast.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it? Counter charm, ritual casting, Song of
We
Rest.
took time to be this good.
Okay.
Listen, I learned my magic on the streets the hard way. All right, brother.
You do? You
So-
grew up on
All
streets
7
like me?
schools.
Ooh, I rolled good. Everyone gets an extra 7.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck
Listen,
me.
If you spend hit die, that is. Do you have, like, infinite songs of rest? You do, don't you? God damn. Yep. Jeez.
And it's just 1/7.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Guess that's the trade-off. You can use it as much as you want, but you could just get a 1, I guess.
Well, it saves me from rolling another dice.
Hmm. All right. As you investigate, Sam, you could kind of mosey about the theater here if you wanted to. It'd just be another
Be a team player.
investigation. The rest of you, I need everyone who is studying a script to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for this.
Bad.
I found these locked up manuscripts. Let's read them.
They all have different attributes to them. I wonder what's gonna happen.
Aha, I get to roll it again. Thank God. I knew I had something like that. Fuck.
What language are you from?
Oh no!
That is funny. So, Tranquil saves. And list.
I was gonna say I could also throw some extra shit on that if I need to.
Well, as you guys learn the story here, the play is called A Blasphemy of Kings. It tells the story of 5 siblings, each expecting to claim the throne of their late father. As the protagonists try to prove their worth, it's revealed that they are all, in fact, dead, having perished alongside their father in the cataclysmic event that destroyed their kingdom. The Fool's script. Felpip.
Very,
Yes.
very good that you failed that one.
Great. Yeah, wonderful.
You
Love that.
have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh boy.
You hate to see it.
Tranquil.
Yeah,
Which one were you?
I was
The
the
martyr.
yeah.
Martyr. All attacks against you are not made with advantage.
Okay.
And Ahi. You were which one?
I was the bewitched.
Okay. You randomly hear the voice of an imaginary fey creature whispering in your ear.
Perfect.
Whenever presented with a choice, you must randomly determine what action to take.
So not unlike how I normally play.
Do
Perfect.
with that as you
Got
will.
it.
Hello, my name is Ahi. I am a chaos monster.
So that wouldn't be like attacks against me are always a disadvantage. It just means they
No.
can never be advantage.
No, it just means that they're not automatically all at advantage.
Because you saved.
Yeah,
Oh.
you didn't get a benefit. You just didn't get the detriment.
Which would have been everybody's advantage to you.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Well, I hope you like the play.
That was good.
That's good.
It
It's
actually
very
sounds like it
symbolic
might be-
of where we are.
It
Yeah, didn't
sounded
love
like
it.
it was real. It might actually be pretty good.
Well, I wasn't nuts about the
The fate are
consequences.
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps the show, perhaps the production is not good, but I do not know if you could blast away a whole genre of entertainment. You may not be for you, but it's not stupid.
I'm just
Yeah, well.
confused. I don't get it.
No thanks.
Needs more explosions.
I mean, there was a big
Needs
one in
more
the
death.
beginning. There was a lot of death in the beginning.
Needs more.
More
But it was
explosions.
it was, I one would argue that it was all about death.
What is dead cannot die.
Is that a Game of Thrones thing?
I don't know if that disproves what I said, that merely says differently. Well, Ahi, is your imagination satiated?
Sure.
So you're a drunken, fey-influenced chaos monster. Is that emo chaos monster?
Emo chaos monster.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a drunken emo chaos monster.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
have to make you like a decision-making macro
know.
to
I
have like
know.
all the things that you're under the influence of.
Can we go back and get that axe and just like wrap this character up?
Yeah, where's my unable to stop fighting?
Is that a berserk on top of that bitch?
Berserking emo chaos drunken chaos monster?
Yeah.
I like
Ahi,
this
the
game.
big BE that we created.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna dive for that axe over the edge.
That's what the Fae is telling you in your ear.
I mean,
I believe our damage is done here, unless anyone else would want to reenact their own. Sam, maybe you would like to read from your book of wonders?
Who's got a book?
we still have
Wait.
2 left.
No, absolutely not.
Do you have another book you would like to read?
I can read some of my spell book if you want.
Go for it.
Eldritch Blast.
And
And scene.
Eldritch Blast. Death. End scene. Isn't it magical?
I would assume so.
Delicious.
Delicious. Anywhere.
I believe we are to follow Poppy. She wants to go to Broken Tower. Yes,
Yeah, that's our next stop, right?
I
Broken
believe.
Tower.
Do it.
Onward and outward.
Okay.
Single file. We just come out of the theater like, oh, that was such an amazing show.
That was
If we
weird.
get to explore fun buildings, can we go in this one afterwards?
Yes.
As you move off of the stage,
Okay.
you jump down into the house and meander away towards the back of the house. Through the seats.
Pit opens up and a haunted musician.
From the second catwalk, a figure
Oh.
jumps down and lands in the middle of the seats, and a couple of familiar creatures poke their heads out of the vestibules.
The music
Oh,
of the
no.
night.
Oh boy.
And a familiar blue frog-like creature stands drooling in front of you.
Quick, who could sing? Somebody sing.
It's future us now. It's the slot.
Yes. Yes, we said it was future us's problem.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
Future Us is now us, so that sucks. And I don't want to.
Oh,
Oh,
what the-
hot damn, Ahi.
What the nuts? Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
This is
I
not
don't
gonna
want to
go
go
well.
after the slot, but that happened.
That fey creature was like, what if you rolled a 20?
What if you actually went first
Do it for
instead
the
of
climb.
last?
I'm going, I don't know what I'm going to do with this rat. Put it in my bra, I guess?
Does
We'll
it
deal
do
with that
things?
later.
It's a companion, right? Can
Yeah.
it like?
It does stuff. It's not going to do anything in this fight, but it
That's
does.
true.
It has actions.
Okay.
He needs to
Nice.
keep it alive for a little bit longer.
Yeah, so it's chilling in my booby plates. So,
Nice.
I am going to give you a barreled as well.
okay.
Oh no.
I need another screen. I've got too many windows.
All right, do we have everyone in here? I'll grab Farrell right quick. Oh, not the unconscious table. Hey. All right. Well,
Did you roll? Did you roll for him?
I did.
Okay.
In a turn of events, Ahi, it becomes your turn first. You are not
Oh.
surprised by this nonsense.
No. I am going
Oh my God,
to
smells.
make all the poor decisions, and I'm going to, I think I can go to here, which is my 40 feet of movement, and I would like to attack the small thing in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You saddle up to a Nothic with its one eye and
Mhm.
sharp claws.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I thought you were nice, but you're really not. We should have killed you earlier. Attack. Oh God.
10 and a 14 will not get there, unfortunately.
Oh.
Your attacks swing
no.
wild into one of the seats.
It's the voices in my head. Stop talking. I can't hear. I can't concentrate.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I'm gonna do for now.
Oh, 2
Gonna
and
stay
6.
here.
That sucks. All right. The Slod is going to rush forward as you did,
Perfect.
Ahi.
Perfect.
And he is going to multi-attack
I don't like that at all.
3 times. A bite and 2 claws.
Mm-mm.
So far away
Oh.
from it.
Oh.
Well, starting off with a big old bite, he's got a big old mouth. He's just gonna, like,
Oh.
right on top of your head, take a chunk,
Oh.
take a bite into your dome.
Oh. This is what it,
Bite of
This
the
is what-
crime.
snacks feel like.
Both of the claws miss,
Oh, thank
though.
God. Oh, I don't like that there's extra wording with those.
Nope.
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Sam, you're up.
Oh, 20. Ouch.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
How did that spellbook play go?
Which boat? That bitch.
That's the sequel.
That's
I see. 15 is in fact its armor class.
Fantastic. So he gets a total of 14 lightning damage.
A higher level cast, huh?
15 lightning damage.
Which
thank you.
flavor of Witch Bolt?
chocolate.
Lightning.
Delicious.
Yep, chocolate lightning.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, who can find the YouTube video?
That's a porn name. I can tell you that right now.
It's with 100% a porn.
And Chocolate Thunder is his brother.
I was thinking of Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate rain.
Yeah.
No, I went there too, but it's me.
That's the third in the sequel.
It's
It's gotta come in order. First the lightning, then the thunder.
Yeah, it does.
And then the wet.
So you want lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we're gonna lightning big bucket over here.
Okay. You send the lightning witch bolt into the back of the slotty, and it doesn't seem to mind too terribly much.
I hate so much when they okay.
When they enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't enjoy it, but
More.
When I try to do something that's not Eldritch Blast and it works less than Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
does, that's so annoying.
that do be the perils of the warlock.
Man, I don't know what that's like.
You want to stay there, Sam? You chill.
Fuck yes, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Why?
Can I go back
I
on the
always-
stage?
Well, I always told the funny joke. Because what
You
else am
burn.
I gonna do?
Did you burn one of your 2 spell slots to do that?
Hey.
Sure
bitch.
did.
I short rested.
Drinkle.
Damn.
That's rude.
Trickle is gonna
I thought we
roll
were
up
friends.
We are. It's banter.
here. Still within range, and Trickle's gonna throw a bonfire under that Salad's feet. It doesn't need to be at advantage. Not that changed anything. I don't think. Yeah, no, it didn't.
Right. When its turn, it will do the saving.
Yeah. I'll drop it in between, but otherwise, old girl's gonna roll up here, and yep, and then Klein's gonna patsy that shit.
Mhm.
Well, that was
13 won't get there.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, jeez.
Just
Cool.
bounces off of one of the slad's heavy shoulders.
Yeah. Well, movement action, bonus action, that's me.
Okay. The Nothic next to you, Ahi, is going to.
Rethink its life decisions and run away.
It's going to try to rotting gaze you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh no!
Rip.
Probably
Terrible.
not. I kind of wish you would have left that first one. I probably could have helped you out.
Well, I rolled kind of bad, so you only take 10 necrotic damage.
Kind of bad. That's
You
still
you may
sucks.
want to find some beef for that.
Yeah, yikes.
That tuna ain't cutting it. You already at like what, half health again?
The
I
green
am
eye
less than half.
flashes out at you, and
I
you
never-
find yourself withering under its gaze.
I never, with the short rest, made it out of half.
Oh,
No, I did.
No.
Now back to half. Sorry. Yeah.
Barreled.
Good times.
hey, that's me. I
Not
don't have
barreled.
a good accent for him.
Isn't he like a weird pirate?
Oh yes, yar, me matey. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the salad.
We nailed it.
But
An
that's a-
int save, 17. Gosh,
He was
barely
right
was a big
here.
int save. He does have magic resistance, but not so good int. Nope, he fails. He's gonna take 7 psychic and what else? Minus 1d4 on his next thing.
Yes, that sounds correct. Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my turn.
All right, you may have to remind me of that.
I certainly will, because it'll matter what I do next.
Boop boop. And -7 psychic. Very good. You want a bonus action barreled?
Uh,
Oh, you know what?
I don't-
Roll.
I don't know what barreled bonus action does. That was kind of the big thing I had. I forgot he has other stuff. Roll
He
you
has
what?
lots of cool bonus actions. He does inspiring.
Or yeah, Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, never played a bard. So let's how far do I gotta away to inspire people?
Hang on one second. I'm gonna do a short rest for barreled because he gets those back. And I'm also gonna spend a 2 hit die for him plus 7. What is that? 16, 23? Perfect. Cool. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. I'm gonna. It says 60 feet, so I'm gonna bardic inspo Ahi because Ahi looks like he's gonna be having a hard time here in a second.
What?
Okay.
Everything's
Do you
fine.
do you
I
have a
got
good
this.
inspiration for Ahi?
Yar, don't be there. that sounds like something you would say, right?
Close enough. I hope he watches this back.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Joe's be the only place for Steve. He's gonna move 20 feet, 25 feet off to the side. That's barreled.
Sure. Felt it.
Yeah, you know what I want to do, I'm sure. Is there a place to hide in
Yeah. Unlike outside, there are plenty of places to hide in here.
Great. Yeah, I'd like to find one of them. And eventually, after I shoot at old fella, well, does my disadvantage on ability checks also count for combat?
It counts for combat, not for attacks.
Okay, great. So, we're gonna go ahead and shoot at old boy because he is engaged with Ahi.
Mm-hmm.
And wha bow.
Okay. You would get sneak attack. You don't have advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
22 definitely hits. That's a big old crossbow bolt. What's it look like?
It's bigger than you would think. It's like not quite a baseball bat, but like a little league baseball bat, like baby's first little league baseball bat. With just a big old honking fucking, I don't know, hip on it. Man, I did not describe that well.
That's okay. Anything else you want to do? The hide?
Yeah, hide, of course,
Go for it.
naturally.
Poppy, you're up.
So, whoopah, nah, great.
All right, Poppy is going to. Oh, that's move up, and then going to 30. Okay, that's what I. Just gonna cast Thorn Whip on this one
Mm-hmm.
and try to pull it through the flame.
Okay. It is large, so you can do that. What does a thorn whip look like?
Yeah, so Poppy is just gonna kind of like hold her hand out, and the spores kind of like coalesce into a vine, and then she just kind of like whips it out and tries to like wrap it around an ankle and yank it off its feet to drag through the fire.
Mm-hmm. If you pull it 10 feet, you're going to pull it out of the effect of that spell. I'll let you pull
Up
it.
to
Yeah,
10
I'll let-
feet. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it in the effect of the spell, but
Cool.
it was more for flavor that I wanted to drag
Yep.
it through the fire.
Gotcha. Forced movement does not provoke, unfortunately. But if Ani wants to run, they can now. Anything else you want to do, Poppy?
That is it. I do have my spores, but I'll get all that.
Okay. This Nothic is going to rotting gaze. Poppy.
Oh shoot, I put that on the fire instead of me. My fault.
Poppy, I need a Constitution save from you.
Okay.
Ah, that is a save. You are not rotted.
Yay. Well, I mean, that's debatable, but
It'll be Valen's turn. She'll do her usual magic resources. And the other Nothic is going to try to Rotting Gaze Spell Pip because a 14 is not hit. Can't quite. You can go.
Alright. You can try.
I'm not entirely positive he can get to you. There we go. Need a con save from you, Felpit.
Conceive. Okay.
You can do a corrosion gauge to climb.
Shit. God damn, I'm not rolling well tonight.
Yeah, the you are going to catch a rotting gaze here. Or not 32 d6.
Oh my god.
5 whole points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Damn, that roll.
Get out of here, Radius. Yeah, that's all it can do. He comes back around to you. Thing munched on your noggin.
I know, it was not what I wanted. I would like to first I'm gonna attack the Nothic next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
16 gets there.
Oh, okay. That's that. And then I would like to come around to here. And I would like to use my second attack to be the metallic breath weapon that I have, and I'm going to do the innervating breath.
Oh.
Which hold on, let me do this. Okay. I'm gonna do the innervating breath.
Okay, 15-foot cone. Let's see that cone, did we?
Oh god. It's also new. Cone. Rounded.
Felicitated. Oh, gross.
That? Is that 15 feet?
It'd be kind of from you.
Oh, from me.
Yep, you can get there.
Okay.
So which one are you choosing here?
I'm going to do the innervating breath. So each creature in the cone must succeed on a con save or become incapacitated until the start of my next turn. And my DC is only a 14.
Well, stuck. All right. The Nothic first saves.
Oop.
Slod. This is not a spell or magical effect, really. It's
It's just
weapon.
my stinky breath.
He saves too.
Well, shit.
It was a really good thought, though.
Well, that's me. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I have mobile, I'm going to. That was what 5, 10. I'm gonna go.
Wait. Time out. What'd you just do? Sorry, I was refreshing my page.
I breathed on them and they made the save.
They take
Oh, he does. Yeah.
or off a save.
Right, you're right. Unfortunately, I think he's still going to save no matter what.
The slot will, yeah.
Technically, it's the next save, so, unless I missed one.
Yeah, it'd be a 14. Well, poop. And then...
That's what I wanted. 1.
Cool. And then I'm going to move. So that's 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move here and take a breather.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's... Oh, wait. Can I... All the things... And then I'm going to bonus action second wind. For 15.
15 hit points. Wow.
Okay, and now that was action, bonus action, movement, all the things. I'm done.
Nice. Start of the blue slot's turn is going to take a deck save, right? Nope. He gets advantage, so he's only going to take 11 damage, halved to 6. But he does regenerate. So, Wrinkle and Poppy, you watch as this guy takes some fire damage, a little bit. He's actually resistant to fire, so he's going to take 30 fire damage. But it seems to almost cauterize his wounds, and he gets some health back here.
Boo.
And then he's going to go after Poppy, because she's right there. It's going to be a multi-attack Poppy. A bite. He does not have advantage, though. So 14 will miss. I'm going to go for a couple claws. A 19 hits and a 26 hits. So you're going to take 27 points of slashing damage with these two big old claws that come down on you. And I need 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Does he also want to take that 11 damage if he hasn't already?
Yeah, he did. Well,
Okay.
he took some. He's resistant
I
and
would
he saved.
He would need to do a con save.
Okay. He will, however, Poppy, you feel a horrible sensation come over you. And yeah, you are now diseased.
Ooh.
Oh.
He's gonna make a con save.
Mm-hmm.
Different save.
Takes 5 necrotic.
Does he what? Sorry?
He takes 5 necrotic because of the spores.
Yeah, no, I got it from Ahi, sorry.
Oh, I said the disease doesn't sound very good. I was just reading the...
No, it's not fantastic. Remember when I said Slod begets Slod?
Yeah.
That'll be his turn, Sam.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast some Nothics. I'll go this way.
Sounds so happy about it.
No, I'm bummed out.
Why?
Ba-bow. Ba-bow.
Oh, why? Those are big.
I think she's bummed out that she used the hell of a spell and her Eldritch Blast is just wrecking things.
No.
The one down here?
This one first.
Oh, okay.
If it puts him down, then I'll move over. But if
No,
not,
it
he can
doesn't.
have them both. Present.
He's going to catch them both. It'll put him bloodied.
Gift. Da-na-na-na-na. Meat shield.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, Tranquil. You look over at Poppy as some sort of... She becomes almost like her silhouette is phasing in and out of the material plane, just slightly.
I don't know what that means. What is this aura? Is it something I need to be worried about or something I need to be hearing?
Don't hit Poppy and you'll be fine.
Cool. I'm gonna punch this thing.
Thunder gauntlets. No, you shan't. You hit its kneecap, but it's a very solid kneecap.
Okay. Gonna shoot it. Nope, not gonna do that either.
You do have
roll
extra
intense this
attack, right?
bug. Oh, I do. That's right. A martial spellcaster.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Fuck.
Wow.
Throw some T's on that bitch. That's me.
Okay. Force strike is your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
All right. This Nothic here, can you keep doing that? Yeah, you actually can. What a dick. All right. It's gonna go for
Maybe
the
just-
closest thing it can see, which is Poppy. I need you to make a con save, Poppy. Oh no, that's not true. The closest thing it can see is Ahi, so Ahi can make a con save.
Yay,
That is a big old con save. Yep, you are again not rotted.
Whew. No, thank you.
Barreled.
Oh yes, that is me turn. Let me see. Poppy doesn't look well. I'm going to. Hmm.
He has greater restoration, right?
I'd have to use it.
I just need lesser restoration.
Did you read how to get rid of the transformation?
I think that's just once I've transformed.
Harold is going to look at this thing and go, "Yar, you know what happened to Bluebeard when he fell over into the Red Sea?" And just kind of pause as this thing like doesn't clearly understand what he's saying. He got marooned. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Very nice.
Right.
Wisdom save. You will have advantage on this. A 16. His DC should be 17. I think that card is incorrect.
Is it though? But is it though?
I don't know. Look at his sheet. What does his spell save?
So 17.
So 17, but your card might be wrong.
Oh, my card says 14. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, you rolled a 10 and a 16. And then you said it needs... Oh, you're talking about the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, the roll came up as roll a wisdom save, DC 17.
Okay. Yep, cool. So he does not save, and he is mocked viciously.
Cool.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah, I'd say being 2020, which is something he doesn't have anymore. I'm gonna use a bardic to
Oh yeah, remember to check your bardic, Ahi.
Yeah, I just remembered.
he's gonna look at him and go, "Yar, what do you call a pirate with 2 eyes and 2 legs? A rookie!" And throw unsettling words.
Mr. Krabs.
At him. And now, as for my bonus action, and then whenever he rolls the next save, I'll roll at that point, so that way we don't lose it in the track. That's barreled.
Nice.
Got it. So the next save is just totally boned for him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a D8 when I forget.
Yep.
Got
it. And its next attack is also disadvantaged.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Got it. Felpip.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just what's it called? Brace? It's not brace. Brace is Baldur's Gate. What is it? The one that gives me
Steady aim.
advantage. Yes. So I want advantage. Dang it.
Yeah.
All right, and there we are. Ooh.
22 hits. Yeah, you get that advantage for 29 points of piercing.
Like that.
Big ol' hit. However, you are stuck there.
That's me.
Poppy, you feel the strangest sensation come over you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of realize, oh, those claws that scratch me are real gross and dirty. But there's not a whole lot. I mean, I could. Right now, I'm just gonna do this. So I get 36 temporary hit points. And then my Halo Spores does more damage. My melee attacks deal necrotic damage. But that's my action. In a wild shape. Bonus action. Just a minute, I'm trying to see what I... That's it.
This Nolthik is going to come up here and attempt to Rotting Gaze Poppy. I need a con save. That, I believe, does it. It does. Valen is going to do her normal thing as this Nothic is going to go after Felpip again. I need a con save.
Alright, can do.
Thought, Valen.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all okay? You good? Y'all need to take a lap?
I need to get out of here.
You need a Diet Coke, man?
Felpip,
damn.
you're going to grab 12 points of necrotic damage. You feel the tips of your fingers begin to decay and you lose feeling.
Don't love that. I need my
It
thing.
becomes your turn.
I'm gonna roll back up on this guy and attack him twice.
Into the fire.
Sure.
Attack. Fuck me.
15 will get through.
Oh, thank God.
I'm pretty sure the slat's fucking 15 too. I was like, if he can't get a 15, goddamn.
Yeah, the Great Axe comes down, chunks into his arm, leaves it mostly useless.
Gross. And then I think I had 35, so that's 40. So I'm just gonna take a step back from him, and he's gonna have to walk towards me if he wants me.
Yeah, makes sense. The blue... Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's it for me.
Okay. Blue slot is going to move, having gotten one of his targets. Poppy, it will be an attack of opportunity for you if you want it.
Yes.
And he's going to go for multi-attack here. A bite and a claw on Tranquil and one claw on Felpip.
No.
And he also... Hang on. He has... My Halo Spores that he has to con save. And that does an extra...
1 damage.
A damage, okay. He's going to get some health back, though. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, it does an extra 5 because of my symbiotic entity. And then on the attack I did, it deals an extra D6
Okay.
necrotic.
Do you have stuff that you can click on for that?
No.
Okay. If you don't mind building those out at some point.
Okay.
All right. I have got it. Cool. So
You're at disadvantage.
I am at
Don't forget your
disadvantage for the first
unsettling
attack.
Words.
A bite for Tranquil. Not that
Nope.
it would be fitting anyway. It's just the first attack, right?
Oh, I don't remember. I'll scroll up if you want to keep going.
Right. I'll do the next claw for Tranquil. It's a 23 Tranquil.
The next attack roll it makes before the end of its next.
23 is going to hit you.
No, it's not.
Don't you roll?
Huh?
Don't you roll to
On a
take?
saving throw. It hasn't saved.
Oh, it's.
Well, I guess it has when Poppy did her
I
thing,
got you.
right?
Okay.
What I'm going to do is not press control to make my window small. The thing. I'm gonna do the thing that I do.
The wing thing or shield?
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to figure out. We'll do
You're not the
wing.
rest.
We'll do wing thing.
Is that for you or just other people?
It's for anyone I want it to be. Wings that can shield you or
You
others.
or damn.
So it goes up my proficiency bonus, which I believe is 3, if not 4. It's 4.
Probably
right now.
4 at this point. So that's enough. It becomes 26 for this attack, and you are saved from the disease.
Yeah, that's
Whew.
that one. I would have
Uh-huh.
thrown a few extra things out.
The next one is for you, Felpip, and an 11 misses. Fortunately.
Nerd.
Oh, but it hit me, or it didn't hit me. Never mind. Sorry.
Sure. That is all I believe it can do.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing that missed Felpip.
Yeah.
Sam.
Eldritch Blast. Poo-poo.
Aren't you about to get a bunch of spells back? You want to burn the other
Uh-huh.
ones?
Did that kill him? Does that kill him?
No, not quite.
The 13? 13?
These things have a decent amount of health.
Fuck that shit.
He's almost dead if it makes you feel better. You knocked his
No.
eye out and he's now blind.
Good enough. Alright. I'll wait my turn.
Severely maimed is fine.
I guess I'll kill this subsequent monster. Because the main monster doesn't want any of me. I'll be crowd control.
Okay, Tranquil, you have averted the disease.
Ooh. This joke was so close. All right. Klein, we'll get that one out of the way first. He's gonna hit old eyeball boy. Of course, he fucking damn near crits on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
This guy here. And then I guess I'll punch him again.
Okay. 2 shots. Thunder Gauntlets. Yeah, both hit for
15 and
4.
21.
And actually, they do 1 damage each.
Cool. Disadvantage to hit anyone that's not me.
Oh, there you go. There's the real.
That's the important part.
Yep.
So that. I don't like Judd there. Do I want to try to move that girl? Fine, sorry. To the next, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna move Klein out of here because I don't like that. He's gonna go up and over, or she's gonna go up and over 10 feet.
Ooh.
If he cares.
Klein's gonna
I don't know if he
catch.
cares. That's me.
I'm gonna make him make a perception check.
It's a mosquito. Boo, boo.
He does not perceive Klein.
Great. That's me.
Okay. This Nothic is gonna run up on you, Ahi. Make
Okay.
a multi-attack. 22 will hit
That will hit.
for 8 slashing. The other one misses.
It's not so bad.
Barreled. Go in with your bard self.
Also
me.
you, Justin.
Yep. Sorry, I got there. I was looking up memes. Sorry.
Been there too.
Well, I was trying to find my next great one-liner. Looking at kind of what's happening here, Barrel's gonna electric slide over here, 10 feet. Is that enough? Yeah. Oh, get out of here, rat. So many windows. Y'all ready for this one? Yar, ya one-eyed monster. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches?
Well,
Blake stares. He's looking at this motherfucker. A nervous wreck.
Hey, Popeye?
firebolt. A firebolt. This thing is so you send the firebolt betwixt two eldritch blasts, and our powers combine. Just bam, bam, bam.
What you don't see is Barrel as he's like "Ugh," and just like hairball fireballs shoots this thing.
Terrible.
Yar.
Very good.
Excellent.
I don't know if it'll help, but Barrel's gonna give Bardic to Poppy. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like you may need some extra love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Help it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some roguey, sneaky shit, slippery shit, and bonus
Oh,
action
yeah.
disengage to get the fuck out of dodge.
That's some bullshit.
3, 4, 5. That's fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and shoot a doot with the little crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
No advantage.
You don't have advantage, but you still have sneak attack from Tranquil.
Yes, that.
Oh, for 25.
Yes, sir.
Seems like it happens to be Felpip a lot, but how are you doing this?
So the hole that Sam blasted in his face, I just drive a fucking big old bolt right through that hole.
And a face it is no longer. Just a pile of mushy pincushion.
Gnarly.
You steal my kill.
Always.
God damn it.
Poppy, it's your turn. You watch the blue slod fall and thud at Tranquil's feet.
Yeah, Poppy's gonna run up on this one and just kind of pounce on it.
Okay.
Just kind of pounce on its back and kind of shred it with their claws.
Yeah, you sure do. It's fully engaged with Ahi. Take a
Bite his
good-
ankles.
You do good ankle biting.
And that's it. We'll have to do a con save at the start of its turn.
Gotcha.
I don't. Oh, that's the next.
That's
Not,
the next one.
not this one.
Oh, this one's fucking dead. How about that? Good guy Velen at some point is going to run out of magic missiles. But not this day.
I feel like people who rely on magic missiles never run out of spell slots.
She's got it from a wand, which is saving her ass.
Hmm.
Okay. Tranquil, I need you to make a con save.
Cool, don't like that.
This Bahamut swings from the rafters.
Nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
This thing turns its green eye towards you and narrows it, sending a blast at your face, and you are unperturbed.
Tranquil throws up middle finger in a shimmering electric gauntlet and goes and just shakes her head no as it deflects off of it.
Very cool. Ahi, it'd be yours.
I shall attack the thing in front of me
Go for
once
it.
again. Pow! Oh, I hate Great Weapon Master. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, that's a big
There
one.
it is.
Yeah, you cleave this thing well into.
But somehow making sure that I don't hit Poppy, who is
Right
gnawing
there,
at its
biting its
ankles.
ankles. You managed to get it like Poppy's gnawing at the ankles, and you get it like right at the knee joints, and Poppy's still gnawing at the ankles that are still there.
I left those ankles for her. That's me.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Orange.
Yar, that'd be Sam.
Well, you want to move at all, Ahi?
No, I'm good.
Okay. It is Sam's turn. Sam, there's but one enemy left, and it is low.
If you can't kill it, I will.
Guess what, you guys?
What?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Fireball! Oof. Big oof. You got another one? Oh my god.
You're really good at it, though.
Yeah, what do they look like as you kill the last Nothic?
So we are going to aim for the eyes. We have to basically wanted Felpip here. We're going to curve around him. Curve under Judd. Who is Klein? Rename that thing, man.
I can't. If I would, I could.
And get this guy in the eye and basically lift him off the ground for the other one to curve the other way around Felpip and over Klein and slam it right back down.
Is that better?
Yes. You
Can't
could do it
complain.
the whole time.
I forgot I could do it, but it does. It's not part of the
That
template.
is-
So when I drag it over, I have to redo it again.
You
Yeah,
just like Jed
it's
better.
my fault.
Klein will be okay.
Oh, good.
All right, very good. You guys managed to deal with your past mistakes.
Harold's gonna walk up to Sam and go, "Yar, I got another one. If you're ready for it." How do pirates prefer to communicate?
How?
Yar, eye to eye. Get it? Because of the eye monster that we just okay.
Anybody got a spray bottle?
I feel like I hit me head in that the dome there.
Yeah. Do
Very
we have
good.
concussion protocols?
Did you dome your dome?
I
I-
domed me dome.
I appreciate the effort.
Is there like a dark shed that you can go take a nap in or something like that?
Just want a bath.
We will use this opportunity to take our break for the night.
The Mike Leach, whenever he was the head coach at Texas Tech, he ended up leaving Texas Tech because some fucking ESPN announcer's son was on the team and got a concussion while he was at practice or something like that. So he ended up putting him in this training room thing, like outdoor training facility thing. It was dark. That was the point. And I don't know the whole details of the story, but the kid was upset with how that all went down and went to his daddy. And Mike Leach ended up leaving Texas Tech. It was nuts. You remember that? You remember that, Carrie?
What time are we back?
We'll be back at 5 after.
Okay.
Gotta eat shrimp and biscuits.
Fancy. All right, I'll be back.
website if you have access to that. Oh God, are you okay? Sounds like someone fell. All right. I will throw up a ready check. I forgot he only has one eye.
Yeah, I'm in all kinds of
Been a rough day.
places right now. It has. It has. It's been a real rough 4 hours.
Wait a minute. Does
I'd also like for this to be over.
Sprinkle still has concussion or so?
Okay, I gotta move
No.
on.
Okay. Okay. So after you exit, after dealing with Lod and the Nothics, leaving the theater in worse shape than when you found it, but in possession. Oh, did we even keep track of those scripts? One of them didn't matter. The other one, ability checks, maybe has not come up yet. Stealth. You should have made those stealth checks at disadvantage.
You muted.
Yeah, you're right.
Roll it back.
Let's back
Yeah,
the whole fight up.
Poppy, as she like walks out of the theater, she's just gonna like turn a little green and then just be like, hang on for just a minute, and step a couple of steps to the side and just bleh, and puke. And then she's gonna go, I don't feel very good.
What's up, Pops?
Is it the wild shape? Is it not going
No,
down
I
right?
think it was that thing had some kind of weird, I don't know. I think it gave you a disease. Let me try this. I'm gonna try to end the disease afflicting me.
Touch a creature and gain and either one. Yes, okay. I saw the list at the last sentence there, and I was like, I don't see it there. Yes, through the Lesser Restoration, you can manage to end the sort of weird. It was almost like your skin was starting to turn a weird greenish hue.
Mm-hmm.
You think back to the strange frog-like creature at the top of the observatory and understand now entirely that this must have been his fate.
I think it was just a rash.
Lots of those
feel
going
better
around.
now.
Glad you're better, Pops.
I just thought maybe you turn green sometimes.
I mean, sometimes. Like if the pollen's really bad,
Oh.
it just kind of sticks all over you.
But
I don't think that's what she meant.
glad you're
So-
good, though.
Yeah. So to the tower?
Yeah. Reservations, anyone?
No, I believe
We
this
have to
is where
take
we go.
reservations? I didn't think anything was open.
No. No. Does anyone not want to go?
Oh, okay.
Might as well.
I mean, we have to, like, go to all the towers to get into the big tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do it.
All right, give me 1 second here. All right. You move kind of in the outskirts of this indentation portion of the city. And you see this large befallen tower. The remains of the toppled tower then lie scattered around you. Its fractured base protrudes from the ground like a broken tooth, and it is teeming with crawling gray hands.
Wait, crawling gray what?
Hands.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Mm.
And in fact, hundreds of these.
Oh no, fuck that.
They're kind of cute.
No,
Isn't
they're
it?
not.
Not 'cause of it.
They're severed hands. That's bad.
Just because they look bad doesn't mean they are bad.
Do they look like they're actually doing something, or are they just crawling all over it? Like, are they trying to
Mhm.
put it back together?
Give me an insight check.
Oh God. Okay. That's not so bad.
Creepy crawlers.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Objective hands.
They are surrounding the base of this tower and are it looks like just a mass of ants from far away. They're
Gotcha.
moving over one another and swarming this thing. You can't tell to what end really.
Okay. And we're sure this is definitely one of the towers we have to go to.
I hope not.
I believe it is, though. I don't know what we seek to gain from a tower destroyed across another town, or city, whatever that area is. I feel like we have to find some way to get inside, possibly.
Ugh.
I could cast my mage hands and have it act like a spy on that herd of severed hands. See where they're going. How to get in.
Isn't it invisible? A perfect spy. Are these the hands or these rocks?
Those are rocks. The hands are kind of around the base of it. Not kind of, they are.
Does this tower have the same shape as the other ones that we've encountered, that the two that we've encountered that have these stones? Is it still the same kind of shape, or is it a tall tubular shape?
More or less the same shape, yeah.
Okay.
As you look around the tower trying to figure out what might be going on here, one of you looks down the center of it, and you can see tucked behind what used to be an ascending staircase and is now a staircase on its side ascending to nowhere, is a translucent figure hovering in place. When it notices someone staring at it, it turns and begins to wave a shooing hand, expecting some of the long transformed denizens of Yithrin, but catches a glimpse of something that is different, something that is yet alive. It perks up a bit and phases through the staircase en route to all of you.
I did not mean to click that, but I am prepared, just FYI. Sorry.
Wait, so each of the towers is like a school of magic, right? So this must be the necromancy tower, right? Because of all the hands.
As you
like
say
that.
that, Poppy, the ghost in this tower hovers up to you, probably 10, 15 feet away from your group. It is now. How astute you are, youngling.
I'm
know
not
what happens.
youngling, I'm just small.
You know what happens to younglings? Don't be one of those.
Indeed, this was my tower. Long ago, but what all does that matter anymore? Gone are the days of the high priests, gone are the days where we could experiment among the stars. None of it matters any longer.
I have a
No,
Just-
he talks like that sometimes.
Yeah, right. Got her.
I have a feeling that this man frequent theater. No? Seems to enjoy the germal.
Tell me, why have you all come here to the doomed, once great city of Yith?
Trying to stop the eternal winter.
We believe that your machines here are affecting our plane, and we wish to restore balance to the surface.
I know nothing of what happened on the surface. I've known only this icy grave for centuries. See, my body lies trapped down there. And he points his translucent hand to the base of the tower. My once loyal and humble servants tirelessly try to excavate it, but they are, I'm afraid, ineffective.
Wait, so these hands are all your helpers?
Indeed, and friends, or they were.
So you need to get to your body?
Could I make a nature check about if these hands are
Wow.
the hands of the things we've been fighting or the magic people? Like, can I make a nature check to figure out where these hands originated from? Or if they're just like a cavalcade of experimental hands?
Sure. That's a really good check.
Space. That's what I do.
These hands look like they have been plucked, conjured, recycled, otherwise acquired over many, many years from all types of things.
Gotcha. It's kind of like what Poppy said earlier. Velen would be. I'll look. Trinkle's gonna look over to see if Velen's like fervorously taking notes.
Not notes. She looks pretty wide-eyed, and she does. Yeah, she's kind of she's taking it all in here, and hanging on this ghost's every last word.
Eternal life, you know?
Future partner, eh?
Bitches love eternal life.
So are you just using these hands to try to get your body?
My friends work without my instruction.
So you can't control them?
Not any longer, youngling.
Okay. Are you trying to get to your body? Like, do you need it?
That is the only way my spirit can be put to rest.
And you want that?
I have learned all I can here in this place. Many years go by, and at first, it was a joy after the crash to have time to myself to experiment, even in this less than ideal form. But I admit, I grow bored. There is nothing left for me to learn in Yithrin.
If we were to try to help you get your body, would your friends be angry with that? Would they try to attack us?
Oh, no. I suspect if you were to lend a hand, they would be most appreciative.
I can keep them attached, though, right?
If you must.
Also, have you, in your wanderings in this tower, seen like a stone with some writing on it, like with a step and like a listing of things to do kind of way?
Oh, yes, yes. My tower was home to one of the rites of the Arcane Octid.
Perfect.
Eriolarthus surely had his ways of... Well, you understand, I'm sure.
So let's say we help your friends get your body. Would we also be able to then traverse through the tower? I realize it's tipped over, and maybe get a look at that stone?
Well, it must be buried under all of this stuff, mustn't it? Somewhere.
How hard is it for you to maneuver around all of it? Can you get through like tighter spaces and stuff?
I am but limited to the open air, I'm afraid. At least
So you can't
on the surface.
So you can't go in the tower at all?
You can see that you can go through like what's open because it's toppled over, but he can't like go through the ground.
Okay. Okay, so he couldn't like ghosty through solid objects.
Yeah, not very effectively. I mean, he can sort of, but he can't like go into ground.
What kind of shitty ghost is that? Okay.
They don't. No one's got a banishment they're looking to burn, are they?
I do got one of them.
Banish him and then return him.
Why don't we just go get his body?
Yeah, but if you banish the body, we don't got to lift this fucking tower.
I don't think we have to lift a whole tower. Aren't you supposed to be good at mechanics and stuff?
I am good with my mind, but not with my strength.
I know. Oh.
We could certainly try, but I believe we do not obtain the leverage we would require to unearth the body that these
Man,
tiny
where's Big
things-
Phil Pip when you need him?
I just ask myself that all the time.
He was peer pressured into small fell pip.
Yep.
You know, this group does a lot of peer pressuring, and
This is like the third or fourth time that's come up since we got down here.
And the hands don't look like they're very helpful.
It looks like they're it's not like they're a bit too disorganized to get the heavier chunks of stone.
If-
And not really that strong.
If they were more organized, would they be more helpful?
I suppose it depends on the method of organization.
We're gonna lemmings this shit.
Barrow plays a jaunty tune and they turn into lemmings.
if I hold person and I'm only trying to hold hands, how many hands can I get?
How many hands are a person?
That's my question.
is a hand a person?
Horse jokes. Hiya! Nobody got it. Hiya!
Excuse me.
How you
Could
say
I
horse, by the way.
could I help?
Yes?
Zerophon is like kind of tugging on Sam's cloak that you got back from
No
the barrel.
touching. No touching.
Forgive me, miss. But perhaps those would help.
I'm
And he-
afraid to figure out what he's pointing at.
Yeah, would
You look and amidst like in an alley of this, like over here, behind a door, you see a bunch of shovels and pickaxes.
Handless zombies.
could we arm the hands with pickaxes and shovels?
Do you want to do that? You were worried about them a long time ago.
I mean, they were they're handy. Ha 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 ha.
Calm down,
Maybe-
Barrel.
Maybe they could.
He's gonna hate that new dynamic I put on his character.
Maybe that would help them dig through the rubble better.
If it is a matter of leverage, perhaps if they were to link together to make a chain of hands, we could all swing and create
Why
enough centrifugal force and leverage to crack what is remaining over the body.
Ahi's gonna wander down the alleyway and grab a bunch of shovels and pickaxes and start bringing them back towards the hands
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the building.
that I'm
After-
in.
After
No,
that
you're not in
punch-
it.
punch
I'm
It's down
headed-
the alleyway.
I'm headed to it.
Just wait. Let me do this.
But
It's force. It just pushes it.
Sam's going to turn a big thing into a smaller thing, easier to move.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna drag the whole building. Oh, did you hit
Oh.
me? Don't hit me.
Oh no, Sam.
Uh-oh. Where is the critical miss? Where? I don't know if I find.
There should be a token action.
Oh, it's on my token? Where am I at?
What a subtle flex. Oh, I don't know where the critical miss button is.
I've never had to do that before.
Oh,
Oh, no.
this is
no.
exhausting. I'm just.
Ain't that a bitch?
This shit. I'm never doing work again.
All right, so do you guys want to help out the hands or just give them a bunch of tools and hope they figure it out?
I'm gonna grab a bunch of tools and drag them to the hands, and then I guess take my own pickaxe and start pulling through rubble, and hopefully they'll get the hang of it.
Can I get a level of exhaustion back on a short rest? Because I'm going to sit down and not do anything for this.
No, comes back on a long rest.
So we will never long rest. Why? This
Never.
session sucks.
All right, anyone who wants to help out excavate a body, unless you're doing it in a way that is different from a, what is this going to be? An athletics, probably?
Is there a vehicle nearby?
Gross.
Not so much.
Here's a question. Would you
Mhm.
allow animal handling for me to try to instruct the hands on how to better work together?
They're not really animals.
Okay.
You could use it on your many creatures you bring with
Maybe
you, I suppose.
survival, so I can try to help excavate and look for signs.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Or maybe I could help look for signs and not necessarily like directly lifting, but I'm helping like.
You know what? Let's do it this way.
What if you druided it into a real big animal thing that did pushing real good, or maybe lifting
A bear.
real nice?
I only have one more of those.
Could be a bear.
Can my 16 count in
Yeah.
that?
Totally can.
But like,
Cool.
I really want to take a long rest too. So
So we're digging out bodies too, right? Is that what I understand?
We're looking
A
for
particular body.
his body.
Yeah,
So, Poppy, go ahead and give me a. What was it you were looking for?
Survival.
Survival check to try, and we'll say you're trying to understand where might this body be amongst the rubble. Yeah, that's a
Aha.
success. We need one more.
So Tranquil's gonna use her smithing tools and like anvil handling stuff. She's gonna take a hammer and try to bang this thing, try to break some of the larger rocks up, so they're easier to move. With the deftness of hands, she rolls a 3.
Let that bonus be big, though.
Mhm.
It do be big.
You guys help out here, and the hands get excited. And indeed, Poppy is able to instruct a more advantageous position and understands where a body could be. Before, they were just kind of, they would dig out like a foot of rubble, and then they would get all turned around and confused, and then go to the dirt they just dug up and put it back in the hole, and then go dig another hole and then do the same thing. So they would never get anywhere. But with your guidance and instruction, you all are able to excavate the proper areas. But it is going to take some time here. In fact, it's going to take a number of hours equal to 50 divided by the number of excavators. We'll say there are, how many of you? 5? Barrel tier 2, 6. Velen's not helping with this shit. Fuck that.
Me and Velen are gonna go observe.
Okay, 5. Sam's not helping with this shit. Fuck that.
You're chilling like a villain.
Yeah, I got real tired.
So 50. 5. This is gonna. It's gonna take 10 hours.
About that long rest, huh?
Let me have my long rest. I'll help you afterwards.
Why do you need a long rest?
Because I have exhaustion.
So?
I am exhausted.
Whose fault is
So?
that?
I'm so tired.
What you need? What you
Please.
need?
A nap.
What do you need a nap for?
Please.
You don't
Nap.
even have. You're
I
not
need
even
a
just-
doing
nap.
stuff that required to repair that.
Nap. I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum.
Sam's just gonna have a freaking Teletubby temper tantrum over here for 10 hours when she could have just long rested.
Just let me long rest.
So, but the
Tranquil
rest of
will
us are
not
working and can't
Tranquil
get a
will
long
not
rest,
let
right?
her long rest.
Right.
Okay.
The ratfish and Klein will continue to bother Sam. Wow. To quite try to
So-
convince her to help.
So I'm gonna rest then.
I'm gonna use.
I will leave. I will go crawl somewhere.
My companions will not let you rest while I am vertical.
Why are you being a dick?
This is the one walking away from the work. It makes us all have to work
tried.
longer.
I tried and it didn't work.
When I
Pick up
got
a hammer,
sleepy.
swing that shit around.
And now I'm tired and I'm cranky and I'm dirty and I want a bath and there are no baths.
You
Everything
could
here is frozen and it's
You can just
cold
keep shooting
and
the
my-
rock.
my spells aren't working and
Just keep
it's
shooting the
dumb.
rocks.
It's dumb.
Triggles is gonna keep banging her hammer on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
As loud
Yeah,
as possible.
Belpip doesn't want to like blister up his hands because he's a baby, so he's using Mage Hand to hold on to like a shovel or like whatever, and he'll just use his body weight to actually do the work, just with the Mage Hand actually holding it.
The poshiest, bougiest group
Jesus.
all of a sudden.
Is that 10 hours just to get the body, or is that 10 hours to be able to get through the entire tower?
I mean, it's sort of one and the same.
Okay. Ahi would be, while trying to help, but would be trying to get towards the top of the tower as best he could to try to see if he
Mhm.
can find the stone.
Yeah, that's definitely where you all are aiming towards.
Okay.
After about 8 hours of work here. This is hard. More repetitive manual labor than a group of adventurers is normally used to doing. Additionally, you are all in a very strange and unfamiliar place, one that houses ancient, perhaps terrible magics. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Aren't you glad you didn't sleep? Because you'd probably make it a disadvantage if not ultimately fail.
Fuck.
Top one's tranquil, bottom one's barrel.
That checks.
Somewhere on all of your sheets. Actually, just put it in, create a new resource for me on all of your sheets and name it Arcane Blight.
You.
Oh, bummer. Don't love that. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Not many.
Yeah.
Arcane Blight.
How
How
bad
many
are
did you roll?
doing?
Just add that number to your arcane blind.
All right, Poppy. Actually, Poppy twice for some reason.
I use my inspiration.
Gotcha. Poppy, Felpip, and Beryl, you have all failed. You gain 1 counter of Arcane Blight.
Well, fuck.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe. It's probably not.
It's like magic radiation. You'll get superpowers when you get a certain amount.
Yeah, remember the last time he was giving us stuff, it ended up with a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly
that.
nothing bad would ever happen. Bad things don't happen to people you know. Ever, right?
The three of you notice that your finger and toenails become a bit elongated. Your gait becomes shorter and choppier. There are...
Sorry.
You
Oh,
gain a slight hunch,
Shit.
and there are the beginnings of many spiked protrusions all up and down your back.
Oh no!
That's
I
what I
see
Land in Nothics.
what you're doing.
Oh no!
I already got one eye.
I know.
I've only
What?
got one leg.
What happens? Yeah, what happens to Felpip when he transforms? Maybe we could turn him back, and then he'll have his leg back.
I don't want to experiment with it.
It appears that we have experienced some sort of arcane radiation.
None of these
Yeah.
features are particularly pronounced, but they are noticeable.
You all look like Funhouse Mirror.
It
Is this
itches.
normal for you all?
Oh.
As the
Tell
blue
me.
person?
Have you ever seen anyone do this?
I will admit you are first of small kind to unknowingly transform.
Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose. Do you know how we might maybe fix this?
The apparition, perhaps he will knows or point us in direction, but it seems we may be limited on our exploration time down here.
This is very interesting. It was
Oh.
previously assumed, but never confirmed, the origin of the Nothics.
This guy.
If I may, Professor Scandinavian man, I don't. Is it your full name? Is Scant short for something?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Gantron is his full name.
Oh, there it is, Scantron. Would it be correct in assuming that all of, and perhaps we have already discussed, and I am just merely lapsing, but that all of these creatures perhaps have started as maybe the Magian, and then now are these more than just Nothics, like big stomach monster thing?
It is told the Majin are the creations of the Netherese. And I deduce that the Nothics are the Netherese.
That's dark.
It's at this point in time that those at the front of the pile here begin to find bone. And you are a bit more careful as you excavate the High Necromancer's body.
I'm sure it's going to go real well for us.
And just as you were hoping for, you find under a section of wall an old rune written in the language of Loros. Because you have one person who can read it natively and several people who can do a thing to read it, it says, 7th, trace a circle with the ashes of the dead.
Cool.
You happen to have
So,
any ashes of the dead on you?
so you, the
Yeah.
ghost man, you using the bones here? Can we take one or two of these? Do you need all of the bones?
Bones! What's wrong with you? What?
I
What?
would appreciate that you not molest my remains.
Oh, we would never do anything like that.
That's why I asked. I am not forcefully molesting. I am asking if, with permission, to molest for needs that I
But
need.
Needs that I need.
you have my undying gratitude. And
That's a magic joke.
though I still require remains, I no longer require my physical possessions. You may have my necklace. You can see draped around the shoulders still lies quite the necklace indeed.
Mhm.
It's a gold chain with some red beads hanging off of it.
Can anybody identify that?
I have identified, I think. Here I have identified.
If you don't, I have it.
I do.
Yeah, this is one of these.
That's what I thought.
Nice.
Ooh, gnarly.
Yeah, just be careful putting that on. Just word of caution from one player to another. Not related to anything. In case one finds himself to be curious.
There's a part
Jokes.
of me that really wants Ahi to have this.
Yeah. It would make sense.
But I will if somebody else wants it.
No, you deserve it after the axe.
That's true.
Because that was a great axe that just tried to kill us.
It was literally a great axe.
Terrible.
It was that. And I think you can. The puns have been real. I think you can actually use this one because it doesn't seem to be attuned.
Perfect.
Tune.
But 6 beads on it. Oh Lord.
As far as you know, it is curseless, but we'll see, I guess.
You know, when has that stopped me before?
Detect magic.
Fireball. Oh, it's so exciting.
Fireball, fire breath.
Well,
Metallic fire.
Fireball.
how many beads does that have, did it say?
6.
For the record. Can I have my nap now?
That's what you want on
guys
the
did
record?
your thing.
I mean, you are more than welcome
Oh.
to nap, but I would like to recall the longer we stay down here, the more spiny our friends seem to get. So,
What?
spiny, like spine like a porcupine or
Oh,
hedgehog or like a bramble bush.
you know,
They grow spikes.
gross.
I mean, I am not in charge of this. This is just the way it works down here.
I feel fine.
Well, what about the people who don't feel fine?
Yeah, I don't feel great.
When I didn't feel great earlier and I wanted a nap, you made loud noises.
I mean, yes, because
Lots of loud noises.
I mean, technically, I did not make loud
Purposefully
noise.
loud noises.
Technically, I did not make loud noises. It was Ratfish and Twine. I did not make those noises.
Oh.
I believe the next destination was the big block the big brick with spikes, but given new information, I do not know if we wish to continue to stop here or.
No, we can't stop at my stop. We stopped at your stop.
I am just asking. We have new information. We can stop wherever you want. I am not worried about this disease. It will either come or not. I cannot stop it. So let's go to Big Brick House.
Pretty worried about this disease over here, though.
You know, I could have
Yeah,
just
it's
gone to
not
explore
fun.
the brick house the entire time. Y'all wouldn't let me sleep or leave.
I mean, you certainly could have, but you chose to be whiny in corner.
Yeah,
You wouldn't let me go.
I
we're
did
not
not
the
stop you. I
boss.
stopped you from sleeping. Those are not the same thing.
This is dumb.
I mean, you are the one who want to pitch fit. I did not tell you to waste time like this.
Oh, now I'm pitching a fit.
I believe you have already described this is what you do.
Fine, whatever. We'll go to your towers. My needs don't need to be met.
I am just
damn.
as curious about the brick house. We could go to brick house. For those of us afflicted, I want to
No,
have
no,
them.
there are others who are concerned.
I want
Afflicted,
them
as
to
you say.
have
We
voice.
might as well get this done with, and then we can go to my brick house afterward, if it's still here.
I mean, it is right on way. We could just. It is like I could
No,
point.
time is of the essence.
Technically, we have to walk by your brick house to get to this tower.
Yeah, we could just go
So
through
we could
it
just.
rather than
Oop.
around it. It might be quicker to go through than around.
You just kept me awake for 10 hours for no reason, and you want me to be nice?
Hannah?
I mean, bless your heart, you're not nice when you sleep. So I do not know how to win this battle. Did I say it right? I believe that is how you say saying, right? You have to say bless your heart, and then they forgive you for what you say.
Yeah, exactly. You nailed
Okay.
that.
Okay,
I
got
don't
it.
want to go to my box house anymore.
Just for my own edification, we're talking about this place?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure are.
We could
The
put it
safe
to a
looking
vote
one.
if
It
if
is a
it
bad
makes you-
mama gemma. It is a brick house. In case that joke did not land before,
Nope,
I will repeat
nope.
it again.
I didn't hear it before. I got it now. It's amazing.
Terrible.
All right. So we're not resting at this moment. We're trudging
No,
forward.
no one is resting. I didn't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't get no sleep because of me.
We're
Okay.
all just grouchy and angry at each other now. This is the
Ooh, so-
true
I
essence of a
love
D&D
exhaustion
party.
and opportunity to sleep, and you wouldn't let me have it back, and it's bullshit.
This is getting way too real.
I'm tired and I want to go home.
As you make your way forward through Yethrin, you begin to understand that the stakes are perhaps higher than you first anticipated. Learning more and more about the Netherese and what has befallen the great floating city during its many years under the glacier. Perhaps it's more bleak now. Perhaps you're unsure whether or not you can actually do what you set out to do when you stepped over that ice bridge. That's where we're going to leave it for this week.
Mm.
All right. Just so I know where we're going next, it's the brick house and then this tower.
Yes.
Going straight to the tower.
Yes, the brick
We're
house
going
and then the
going
tower.
through the brick house to get to the tower.
Okay.
It is quicker way. That is just the way. That's how line work.
Through the walls? Because that's a wall on the other side right there. That's a wall, and that's a
Okay.
wall, and a straight
maybe
line is
more.
2
I will
walls.
bust hole
When
in
it-
wall and not worry about it.
When
But-
have walls stopped us before?
It's okay. You can walk up the walls.
For real, or fly. You have all of these things that you can do that do nothing to you.
I can't believe y'all wouldn't let me have a rest. Fucking 10 hours of doing nothing.
I didn't do
For
anything.
goddamn
Leave me
sake.
alone.
I mean, let's be real. If you helped, it would have been 10 hours of doing it.
If
would
I
have been,
helped, it still would have been 10 hours. Come on, I had a level of
Oh my
exhaustion.
god, every light hang ever.
Yeah.
but it wouldn't have done. It wouldn't have. You wouldn't have been doing nothing. You would have just been not helping. but you still would have been doing something.
Yeah. You helping actually slowed us down. No.
And on that note,
Be 15 hours. Chris, I have a question about this
I'll hop
necklace.
off.
This
Night, y'all.
character sells you all out later. It's because of this nap. This specific nap. Let it be known.
Amazing.
The necklace, yes. See ya.
So it says they detonate as a 3rd level fireball spell, but then it says when you can hurl them as an action. It says when you do increase the level of fireball. Is that if I sit and throw the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 3rd level fireball unless I throw the whole thing or a multiple together, and then their 3rd, 4th, depending on how many, it just bumps up from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Fireball is normally a 3rd level spell.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll add that to my.
And the DC is 15. Good.
Yep. Yeah, I wrote all that down so I could remember.
Perfect. Yeah, that one in Tomb of Annihilation is just a super dick of an item. Absolutely hilarious.
But luckily, I had a spare body to try it on.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, necklace of
Like, look, wow, awesome. This is such a cool item.
to die by.
God. I wish I got to play that Tomb of Annihilation. That place was fun.
Everything tried to kill us. Don't touch nothing. Just go through the room real fast.
I know. And with
Come
3 of
on.
you wanting to touch everything you ever see, it's hilarious.
It's just a door. How bad could it be?
Everything. On the other side might be 3 terrible people who want to take all of our memories.
Just follow me through this magical portal, but leave all of your weapons behind. It's safe.
It's fine.
Oh my god, that shit was great.
Bleed 80 hit points into these barrels and see what happens.
Congratulations, a fish rat.
I know.
Ratfish.
Is that because of like all our DNA, or is that just because that's what he rolled?
Who's got the fish DNA? Oh, I guess Farrell.
Ah,
Kind of.
I was gonna ask if I would have put like magic into it, would it have changed what it was?
Maybe.
Interesting.
You could find out in 8 hours once the machine's usable again. Actually, you could go back and use it now.
Because we have been working for 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Does anybody want more magic, friend?
I mean, it depends on what we get. It might be bad.
Summon the Bone Devil.
I feel like that's like every session. Someone's got that meter running.
It's true.
Y'all